everyone. Welcome to our latest edition of Big Game Players with myself, Supa, and my co-host, Dr. Root and Banjo.
Hello,
You
everyone.
know what,
You
Ban?
all right?
There's gonna come a point, Ban, where he's just gonna say, "Welcome to my show."
Yeah,
And then I think no intros for us.
No. Yeah,
Good to
My
see
show. I can't get
he
over that, man. There's 3
begrudgingly
episodes now.
introduces us.
No, I mean,
So we've got off to a bitter start. Okay. Stars, you mean to go on, lads?
that's it, mate. That's it.
Right. Week of football. Been a bit of a dry week, actually, but there are some bits to discuss. Let's start with Tweedledee and Tweedledum telling me about Vini.
Here we go. Man, he don't listen, does he?
He can't let it go, can he?
It's a chance. Could happen. Why are you closing the door so quickly, Super? Why can't you see it? Why don't we talk about the biggest superstar to come to it? Get out of it, you mugs. What are you banging on about, the pair of you?
Mugs, you know. Mugs.
Mugs, yeah.
Mugged us off.
You've got rude.
Because you actually answered that question. You said giving us all this about a chance. Yeah, a chance. That's all we said.
There's a chance he'll bloody go to Scunthorpe.
Yeah, no one said it's going to happen.
There's a chance he'll go to Scunthorpe.
There was a
But
chance.
you lot wanted to bring it out for 2 weeks.
There was a chance.
Can we close it now?
We can. Can we just say, though, do you think it'll be beneficial for Real Madrid?
In terms of?
I don't know. You know, I know we're hearing rumours that Mourinho really wanted him and, you know, he wants Vini. But I don't remember it being that smooth first time round. No, he had him under him, didn't he?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think that was...
Okay, fair. Because I thought we had him under him. All right, that's fair. No, well then, brilliant. And they got Diamande as well over the line.
What makes me laugh is he comes out with, "I want to stay here forever."
Yeah. Well,
Arsenal fans.
I was going to say, it makes us laugh. I don't know about the Gooners.
They're bloody idiots, them lot. They're idiots.
No, you know what?
They truly believe
they actually thought they were going to get him.
I don't think so.
Well, you know what?
And then I've got you two. I've got you two glorified cheerleaders.
We're talking about it. It was in the news, so we are obligated to talk about it.
Bloody hell, guys! Come on. Anyway, shut. Not going. Not happening. Different note. Rodri seemed like he might be going there. Not going there. Barca.
Got the Barca, right?
Yeah. But I was
how much in the end? Was it 70, 60, 70?
No, it's not sure it's been wrapped up yet. I think they're still negotiating.
I was hearing today on a certain radio station, TalkSport, if I'm to name it, they opened with a £38 million bid.
Well, I saw something like 40, 45 million.
Oh, Barca?
Yeah, euros you're probably talking about. I'm probably talking about pounds, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Barca?
Yeah, ridiculous. Like, they're going to accept that. And City turned it down, obviously.
Yeah, but I've heard they've accepted like 60, which isn't... It blew my mind as well. Because how old was Rodri? We checked the other week. What, 28, 29?
30, I think.
30. There's no sell-on. There won't be much of a sell-on. So I think that does have an effect on the actual transfer fee.
He's a Ballon d'Or contender for the second time. I mean...
Yeah, but no...
He would argue the best player in the world, taking everything into account.
Mate, you're looking at a player at least £70 million.
He's surely...
Considering his age.
He's surely going to make them a team to be reckoned with this year.
With Pedri in that team next to him and fucking some of the others. Oof.
Well, they're already champions of La Liga. It's only the Champions League that did it. Well, listen, they went quite deep in the tournament, didn't they? It was that great game with, was it with PSG or Bayern? They got knocked out.
Bayern.
So they're not far off Supa.
That's what I mean.
And he will.
Rather Rodri in the ranks now.
Yeah.
You don't forget the young centre back from the World Cup. He's there as well, Kabasi. Yeah. You're looking at the
Lamine?
Yamal.
Yeah.
Rafinha's still there.
You're not a big fan, are you, Super?
Of Yamal?
Yeah, I get a vibe. You're not keen. You're not like as keen as some.
He's a very, very good player. Very exciting.
Very young.
Would you say he's the best right winger in the world at the moment?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a question before I say yeah. The likelihood is yeah. But before I say yeah, who am I putting out there for Barca? No, sorry, for PSG.
I would say Dembele is their right winger, isn't it?
Okay.
And then you're looking at, I know you don't like him, you're not a fan, but you're looking at the Sakas of this world in the Prem. You're looking at Semenyo's.
He's better than your Sakas and your Semenyo's, but
Yeah.
Dembele,
What about Elise?
Elise,
Brilliant. But he comes off the left, don't he?
no.
Elise comes off the right.
Diaz is playing on the
Oh, well,
left.
for
at
France,
right.
he was playing more left.
He was playing more central band for France.
Yeah, Barcola and Doué were playing off the left mainly over there.
I mean, Doué's fucking anyway. Yeah, but anyway.
Barcola. This is dragging this one. Bit boring now, no?
It's dragging. I think we're the ones to blame for that.
And there's a rumour that Arsenal
with...
could swoop in now.
Nah, ain't happening. I mean, I could be wrong, but that ain't happening.
Why'd you say it's not going to happen, Roo? They lost out on Vini. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. There's been times in the past, whether it's been Arsenal, other clubs who have come in and taken players off us. So I'm not, maybe I'm being a bit too blinkered in that sense. But I just think reading everything I've read, and sometimes you laugh at what I read, but some proper sources, it sounds like the personal stuff's done. And our relationship with PSG is very good. And it's just a matter of bridging that gap between their 150 and I think we're sitting currently at around 105, 110. So I reckon that purple patch will be 125.
Yeah, I think you're going to get him. But
yeah,
the longer it drags on, then it does invite maybe another club to come in and just go, here we go.
I'm still not
the only thing in their favour.
I'm still not convinced that's what Liverpool need.
No, I'm not saying it is easy.
They need someone on the other side.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was going to say. I think the only thing that is in their favour, Arsenal's, is he comes in as a left winger, and that's what he prefers. Whereas for us, he'll come in as a right winger. And, I mean, Rio's not enjoying it out there. He's played 2 friendlies out there now, and you can see his body language is like, what are you doing? I don't want to be out here. He played like 30 minutes the other day. That was a waste of time.
I don't understand why we're hell bent on Barcola. I really don't get it.
The only thing I would say, Supa, is I agree with you when you said about the thing, but I'm letting him get who he wants. Like, did you see the furore about the centre-back we got? The online abuse? If Iriola's happy to take him, and you would argue, I know you would say, well, he's not happy to take him, but that's all we can get him.
I think the signing of Araujo is a good, sensible signing.
Sensible, right?
It's you've got him on loan.
Yeah.
Can cover centre back or right back, and both positions where we're light. There's a chance Jacquet gets fit, and then maybe Araujo can go and play right back for a bit.
If he has a blinding season, it's only 44 million, regardless.
Well, it's 55 million euros, so yeah, a bit more.
Well, I saw 47 million pounds. Yeah,
pounds. If he's the Barca captain, how are they allowing him to go? Was he not starting last season? What was the situation?
I think the captain was the keeper, and something happened with him.
I think last year I saw he had quite a mental health issues.
And he got
health issues.
He got really criticised, because he went off to Israel to find himself and that. I mean, look, the guy might have went there on a preaching trip. I don't know, I ain't got Scooby. But he was criticised for that. He was criticised, like Supa said, that he down tools and left. I mean, come on, man. So like, for me, it's clean slate. He turns up.
Yeah. I
didn't see much of him, but I heard like 3 or 4 years ago, maybe, he was mustard. He was top draw. You know, some people fall off a cliff.
No, it's not that. It's just that I was just wondering how Barca allowed him to go.
Yeah,
surplus of requirements, Banjo.
That's the answer. I wasn't sure whether he was featuring
surplus of requirements. Manager doesn't. I think the manager's come out and said nothing, whatever, but just doesn't suit our style.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't suit their style. I don't know.
You think he starts the season with Van Dijk, Soup?
Sorry?
You think we'll start the season with Van Dijk?
Someone has to.
With Van Dijk.
I don't know. I keep hearing Jacquet's next game, and there's no Jacquet.
Has he done the pre-season?
Yeah, he hasn't kicked a ball in pre-season.
Well, he's not going to start.
No, but I really love the kid that's next to Van Dijk, but we can't get a work permit for him.
Yeah, and Duckwe.
Brilliant.
Yeah, looks really composed, and he's got a future. He's got a future for sure. That
don't understand that work permit stuff. We've got to send him away until January
Yeah, and then
ban,
maybe
so he gets a few more credits in his tank,
Probably, yeah.
and then he comes back.
To warrant work permit, yeah.
we don't know. I don't really want to talk about us. We're yeah, you know,
Pre-season, Sue. Pre-season.
it's
Smile for the camera.
pre-season, but
Smile for the camera because people are worrying.
Yeah, but pre-season is where you see what you're about. You start seeing some things. I get it. It's not about the results even, but for me, it's the same problems that were there last season. They just haven't gone away. I don't get what we've been doing for 3 months.
I disagree to a point because, as Iraola said, and I can see where he's coming from, all the games we've played, our best football's been in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because we've been able to play his football band, basically, 30 minutes.
Yeah. And
it's not even been his strongest 11. Like in those earlier games, we had a makeshift team. But those first 30 minutes, we're not letting teams breathe.
Yeah.
The problem he's got, he's saying, is obviously it's pre-season, then they're learning his style, and they've come back, and I want Supa to calm down here, but they're coming off a season where they were on the beach doing nothing, like not running, not doing anything on the training ground. So he said to us, be patient, because my team's not ready.
I think if you're a Liverpool fan, I don't even think you can read into the performances of pre-season. It's more, if there is disappointment, it's more that you're not happy with the way your squad's looking.
Yeah,
as opposed to what's on the pitch at the moment, because pre-season is pre-season. It doesn't. I know you could have little indications of what's going to happen, but
pre-season
you might be surprised in the first game of the season. That's what I'm saying. It's a different kettle of fish.
In other big news, this big consortium coming in. Jeff Bezos involved. This is looking solid and done by looking very solid.
I've never seen stats like it. When I saw a graphic of all 4 of the investors, and they're all billionaires.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it.
There's a big part though. Everyone thinks these are going to come in and spend their money, but I'll give you a consideration. These guys are coming in. They're going to own 30% of a club.
Yeah, that is worth what is it worth? 1.2 Liverpool.
I mean, they're basing it on a 4.5 billion value. So they're putting in 1.35 billion. So they're going to buy their 30% for 1.35 billion. However, people might think, they'll throw 500-600 million to buy players, maybe not. But if you went into a business tomorrow yourself and bought 30% of a business, would you be spending 500-600 million of your own money? Well,
but it's a start. Once they've got their foot in the door, you don't know. It could lead to a full takeover eventually.
No, 1 minute,
Banjo, are they going to be throwing all their money in?
Well, Radcliffe,
it's not theirs.
Did.
Don't forget, if I keep throwing my money in, what percentage did Radcliffe take over?
Oh, I can't remember now, but he's
around more than 30%. I'm assuming.
Not much more.
Well, what I'm getting at is, if I've gone in there and I'm starting to throw all my money in, I'm going to increase the value of the asset, unless they're giving it as a loan.
1 minute, Super. So what's the flip side of it then? If you're not seeing it that way, why are they investing?
Don't know.
I'm sure
they're arguably eyeing up over time, getting a bigger percentage and a bigger control. But
this might be really
Radcliffe's got less.
I'm just thinking how they will go in there and spend.
Ineos has got less. 27.7%.
27.7%.
And he's stuck in all his money. He's stuck in a load of money.
What about if they see it as a toy, Super?
Could do.
You're talking about hundreds of billions these guys own each.
There might be some advertising angles in there for them.
Is there an alternative to Amazon? So I need one.
But the lure of Liverpool now in the States is as big as anyone's, if not the biggest at the moment, because of how they've marketed the club. So these guys are probably seeing levels above of what they can do with Liverpool Football Club. But I definitely think they'll invest.
I'd have to see how I don't know how the true finances will work. If I'm putting money in, I want it as a loan.
Do you see it as
is it going to go on the P&L as a loan?
So I don't think you'll really know until it's confirmed, and then
but I'm just saying, Banjo, I'm buying
out or what their plans are.
If I'm buying 30% of something, I'm not going to go spending all my money unless there's some sort of loan or there's some sort of agreement there.
But it might be an agreement.
Why would I spend £1 billion to increase
Well, Rat,
Henry's value, to increase someone else's value, to increase my
why
own
is,
value by 30%?
so why is Rat Ineos doing it with United?
There must be some agreements in there. I don't know.
Super. This is where I'm naive to
And
the financial.
have Ineos have gone cutting loads of costs
Yeah,
there.
but they're stuck in loads of money of their own.
Yeah, but they're
Like
cutting
300
loads of
million or
costs,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, they're running they're running.
It'll be a loan. They'll be a loan. There's no way these
Super.
people.
1 second. I'm naive to finance like this. So
No.
if the day they put the money in, surely the stock market value will increase.
Rue, what I'm saying to you, imagine I put 600 million in.
Yeah.
Let's just. I'm going to make some numbers up here, and a bit of naivety, but I'm just looking at plain numbers for a minute. I put 600 million in. I somehow increase the value of what I've got by £1 billion.
Yeah.
So my 600 million, I've increased it by £1 billion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I own 30%. So my 30% is worth 300 million. But I've put 600 million out my own pocket.
It's not going to be as simple as that, though, Super. There's going to be some sort of.
So what I'm saying is it must be some sort of loan, or I'm owed 600 million or
Yeah,
whatever they decide
course.
to put in before we start talking about increased value.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a financier. I'm not as good with numbers as you guys.
We'll see. But look,
You didn't answer my question. Do you think it's a good thing?
yeah, it's a good thing for sure.
It is a good thing.
Well, I don't like FSG, so it's a good thing. You know, FSG have.
I think
No, but
eventually-
take them don't like FSG. Do you think the investment, from what you've heard, the little bit we've all heard,
Yeah.
is a positive thing?
Yeah, because it's an alternative, and with all due respect, FSG had a model that I think worked for a little while, transfer market and everything. In the last 3-4 years, they've lost their way.
Yeah,
They've lost that. We were known for many years. I think Banjo would even tell you, as running one of the most shrewdest teams, one of the shrewdest running teams in the transfer market.
It's not just that. You seldom made a bad signing.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at, Banjo, not many bad signs. We were getting good money for the players we were selling.
Yeah.
We were, working off low net spends every season and improving the team, the squad. And then all of a sudden, 4 high-profile players in 2 years going for nothing. Nothing. Robertson, Trent, Kanate, Salah. 4 high-profile players, first teamers, have left for 0. Trent, 10 million, because we let him go early to go and play in that World Club Championship for him. But that would have been unheard of 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, fair.
So
The Salah transfers got me a bit. How do you feel as Liverpool fans? I thought he was leaving because of slot, or because he was about to have his swan song in Saudi Arabia with a massive contract, and he's ended up at not even the biggest club in Turkey.
And only others can.
Did he really have to leave when you really think about it?
I'll be honest.
I've got no problem with him going. I didn't care where he
what I'm trying to say, the whole point was.
Yeah, but there's a lot of reasons.
He was going to go to Saudi, and everyone was
but-
going to wish him well and everything. And then there was a situation with Slot.
Yeah, but I think the issues with that part of the world, I don't know, man.
But then I'm
There's a lot
thinking,
of uncertainty out there.
surely
It's not that.
Surely
It's
just
not.
that.
I saw something the other day, and it emphasised it all. Turkey right now is a bit of a hotspot. They've got money. They pay money.
But
they're
isn't their economy fucked?
Don't know, Rube, but these players are all going there and getting good money, whether it's your Osimhen's, your Sane's, Salah, Darwin Núñez. Leao has been linked with someone recently. Ederson went out there on big money. They've got money. It's a league with money now. Any which way you look at it.
But Darwin ended up out there.
Sorry?
Darwin ended up out there.
I think he's gone on loan just now to Trabzonspor, playing with Salah. Salah always used to say he liked playing with him. Good teammate for Salah, because he did a lot of his lifting and running and whatever not. But did you not see the arrivals that Salah got?
Unbelievable.
They're welcome.
Unbelievable.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
Not many places, mate.
To be honest, he's got to be the biggest signing.
No, but Banjo, it's not just him. These other players that go big names,
Yeah, they're
they get
fanatical.
that.
They're fanatical.
Well, you know, why would they not go? You could go Saudi and get money, but it's quite soulless.
Well, I'm talking about
Or you can go
But yeah,
get a rapturous welcome like
Let's be
that.
honest. You go to Saudi for the money. There's no other reason. It's not the league.
And Greece. Some people say Greece. Like we've got a friend who always talks about the atmosphere, Olympiacos, and some of these other teams out there, Panathinaikos, AEK.
oh,
But they haven't got the financial clout to attract these players.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
And these players are going there. Some of them, all right, towards the end of their careers. That's not, not. Although some of them aren't right at the end of their careers.
Osherman wasn't.
Osimhen wasn't exactly that, and a few others. But they go in there. They probably live the life of a king. Good weather, earn some good money, and play in a stadium with some life and atmosphere in it on a Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, you can
That's
see why
interesting.
it will appeal to some players for sure.
Just a very interesting one. But yeah, season's approaching. I'm not overly optimistic personally going back to Liverpool for now. But look, we've got another 2 weeks to go. Let's see what transpires. Anything you want to close on that note, Ru?
no, I think you're right. I mean, I'm not taking it too seriously. I'm just trying to see styles of play patterns, see how players reacting, what people are saying, and generally, I'm hearing good things. I've seen some nice little interviews post-match or off the training ground from the Isaacs, the Vertzes. Van Dijk said a really nice piece. Obviously, he had a little nod to Slot as well, fellow Dutchman, but generally said as soon as he spoke to Iraola, he was pretty confident what he was going to get, and he reiterated the other way and said to him, look, I'm going to give you everything you need. So it's a matter of time. I mean, Ban hit the nail on the head. We just have to be patient, man. We have to be patient.
But the clock is ticking.
Yes.
Banjo United, pre-season friendly, PSG?
Yeah, we played PSG the other day on Saturday. They took the lead very, very early on. But
with one of our potential new signings.
Yeah.
You watched the game, man?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
How did that kid play?
Yeah, done well.
Done well, yeah.
Yeah, it did well. But and then we equalised, and to be honest, we were on top after that. But like, I'm not reading too much into it either. So we're having a decent pre-season, but I'm not going to get too excited or carried away with it.
Were you pretty much first team?
No, well, we had players who came on. So Tillemans came on, Bruno came on.
Right.
Kuna still did feature. I'm trying to think who else came on. Mainu didn't, but there was still, we still got some players to come back. But yeah, more of the bigger players were featuring. But it was all right. It's good. At the end of the day, we're having a good pre-season, but it's calm. It's very calm at Man United at the moment. There's no stories coming out.
No rumours. No links.
It's calm, but apart from Mark Goldbridge.
Yeah, but I don't. He's if he's calm, he's not going to get clicks, is he? So
he's not
obviously,
happy,
I don't watch.
He's not happy with the lack of movement.
Of course, yeah.
Who likes lack of movement?
No, the only thing when it does come to transfers is last week I was saying, look, no reason to panic. There's still time, this and that, and here we are a week later. We're not even linked to anyone really concrete. So I don't know. But what did impress me on Saturday, it could be a surprise, is Santos. He looks good. Does look good in that number 6 role. Gets about a bit. He always looks for that forward pass. Keeps it simple. I like him. I like what I'm seeing. Tillemans came on and did it right. But not much to report.
We were saying earlier, Mount came off, yeah?
Mount came off. You just think, oh, here we go. But apparently someone stepped on his foot and it was precautionary. But listen, I don't know how much you could believe with any of that.
That must have been some step on his foot, man, to come off.
There might be another injury around the corner. That's what I'm saying with Mount. So I'm not really... I haven't got high hopes for him for the season. Anything he does is a bonus. Marcus Rashford, has turned up for training yesterday, I believe. He's back in the fold. This weekend we're playing Leeds in Dublin. What is it called? Croke Park. That's Cork, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's Southern Ireland. Yeah.
Sorry. So we're going to Ireland to play Leeds. Rashford has joined the squad. I think it's everyone together now. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Not much
What number
to
do you give
say.
him?
Well,
Sorry?
What number do you give him, Bang?
14.
14.
Yeah. 14.
Any significance in that at all?
No. It's just got
No.
number 14.
so probably another week in football advantage Arsenal, I guess, with Bruno Guimaraes confirmed.
Yeah, great signing.
They've only strengthened their ranks.
Yeah.
And their squad is now, they're not even having to sell to buy. That's a worry.
But why should they? They don't need to sell to buy. When you've got a settled team or settled squad, you just need one or two to improve it.
But what I'm saying, Ben, is they've got owners happy to do 80 to 100 mil net spend every season.
Yeah, but that's about right, isn't it?
I'd love Liverpool to have been that over the last 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's how it should be.
And
I'm sure that's the same
there, but I'm saying maybe last season was a big net spend, but that was probably the only one out of the last 10 years.
Yeah, but you're talking about Liverpool, but what Arsenal's doing.
But what I'm getting at is they've got that luxury. It is happening. The squad is building up.
But that's what they should
do. They're stacked in every position.
Yeah, they've let Trossard go. The Greek guy's come in, Solis, who's having a good pre-season. They've brought in Guimaraes. Norgard went?
Yeah.
So the numbers are changing, but listen, they're just strengthened. Bruno Guimaraes is. See, this is the thing with Arsenal. They are strong favourites in my mind.
Oh, they're going to be.
Because not only did they win the league last season, no one, I don't think, has closed the gap on them. That's the issue. No one's closed the gap on them. If anything, on paper, they're looking stronger than they did last season.
That's what I just said, advantage Arsenal.
Yeah, massive.
And have a big week for them. And Bruno Guimaraes, for me.
Great sign.
I don't think he's a player who's going to get you loads of goals and loads of assists.
But he'll get you goals. He'll get you a few.
He'll get you some of both. But for me, outside of the top 4 or 5, however you want to call it, he was the best player. He was the best player for the last couple of years at least.
He's going to give them intensity,
terrific
midfield, legs, a bit of physicality, and it's going to take a load off Rice. And I think it's going to complement. Both of them will complement each other as well. That's going to be, on paper, it looks like a phenomenal midfield partnership. Genuinely.
Yeah. Anything to add, Rui, on that?
No, I mean, he said it himself, Guimaraes, when he said, "You're signing a warrior," and that's how he sees himself. A bit like you summed up. He's not going to score you loads. He's not going to get you many assists, but he's going to be everywhere. He's going to be tenacious. He's going to be hungry. I wouldn't even call it an issue with Arsenal, but if I was an Arsenal fan looking at it, is where do you fit them all in? I know people could say squad game and there's plenty of football, but you're gonna rattle some cages. You know, potentially the skipper will start in Odegaard, which means Eze's going to probably have a long stint on the bench. He didn't come to Arsenal to be on the bench. And there's a few people like that.
Go and play over the left.
Yeah, but you say go and play over the left. They just bought Solis. They're looking to buy another one. He's not seen as that left winger. So, and I also see people like Madueke, once Saka's in regularly, he's going to start throwing his toys out of the pram because he's got that, in my opinion, looking at it from afar, that sort of personality. So, and they've got a few question marks, Super.
We could probably do with Madueke right now.
No, we can't. They've got a couple of questions, boys, because obviously Timber's very injury prone and Saliba's out for a while.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Pre-season's been crap for them, so how do they read into it?
But they've got Mosquera there, they've got Hincapié there, they've got.
You're right, they've got the squad, but that partnership.
Ben White will come in. They've got players that will come in and fill in.
Listen,
they'll come in and fill in, and they won't be all four amongst other good players.
Super, they've got players to fill in. But that partnership at the back, Gabriel and Saliba, was integral in what they achieved last season.
Yes,
and he's going to be missing for a while.
Don't forget, Banjo, they all play quite deep. It's not like this was a defensive team. So it's not like the centre-backs were like standing up against anyone. It's not like, oh yeah, we're left 1-on-1, 2-on-2 all
He's
the
still got to
time.
perform. Super.
That's not that defense. They're
Well,
not left
we'll have
2-on-2
we'll have to
non-stop.
see.
What about their centre forward? How do we feel about that?
I think it's no issue in the Premier League, but it
Yeah.
could be an issue in the Champions League. If they want to win the Champions League, they probably need an upgrade
But look,
in that position. But in
they're
the
the
Premier
rightful
League, I think they'll be fine.
they're the rightful favourites for sure.
Oh yeah,
Going
yeah,
into-
no, I'm not denying that.
But they lost yesterday to Dortmund 3-2.
Yeah,
Great goal by Goretzka. I don't know if you saw it, the Greek boy.
I did.
Madness.
And
And they lost in midweek to who was it? Betis.
yeah, but the part I don't get, why is there a penalty shootout when you've lost 3-2?
It's just how
That's
the
for the
tournament
fans.
works.
It's for the
It's
fans.
just how it is.
It's for the crowd.
What?
The Emirates Cup's always been like that.
It's for the crowd, isn't it? I think you get a lot
Yeah.
of little kids going to these games.
Entertainment.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But
You
there's
got a
a
problem
winner.
with that? You're gonna write to the FA? What's the problem?
Well, there's a winner.
Hmm?
There's a winner in the game. Why is it counted penalties?
It's just entertainment. It's a friendly. It's not a competitive game. Something for the fans to watch.
Why are you doing penalties there?
Yeah, if you don't like it, don't go and watch.
Not doing go and watch, but I'm saying
You know what I don't get? It's
there's
not
a
necessarily
winner.
the fans.
There is
It's
a
not the
winner.
fact that-
Why are you doing penalties?
Just a little extra for the fans.
Exactly. This is the
There
thing.
might be
man.
a
It's
lot
not
of
the
little
fact
kids
that I'm
there, I
making
don't
him
know.
like it or not. It's the fact
You
it
little-
fucking gets to him.
You want to do little extra for the fans? I don't know. Leave them a hat or something on the chair when they go in. Leave them some candy floss on the chair, like when they go in.
Man, would you mind the little penalty shootout at the end of a little tournament pre-season? If it was Old Trafford? Especially if you had your little boy, well, no, your boy with you.
Nah, to be honest, I'm old school. I'll be sitting here thinking, well, this is a bit nonsense now. But the thing
there
is,
you go.
but
There
the
you
thing is,
So that didn't
in
work
all
in your
honesty,
favour, did it, Ruth?
in all honesty, I don't bother with pre-season games.
Man,
The only friendly games I've been to is testimonials where I'd like, out of respect for that player. But if you're going to a pre-season friendly, maybe you should expect that kind of thing.
Guys, it's dumb. We're going to move on. I'm not gonna.
I don't think he said anything to get annoyed about Supa. It's a bit of entertainment.
Right. Speaking of pre-season games, who saw that challenge on Elanga last week?
Disgusting.
No, who done it?
Valencia, their left back, whoever it was.
He went nuts. Did you see the team? How quickly they swarmed around him?
That's not right though. You can't be doing that in a pre-season game.
He just got fucking screwless.
And
He's got screwless.
And by the way, if Elanga's out for 4 months, this is where, and call me extreme, call me whatever you want.
Sue him.
If Elanga is out for 4 months,
Sue him.
he should not be allowed to play until Elanga's back.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
I was like, you are not playing till he's back.
I think that's
Man,
happened.
how is that fair
elsewhere.
enough, man? When are we going to start understanding we do not write the rules? How is that fair enough? We're not going to, if fucking Darwin Núñez, not Darwin Núñez, Isaac last season had his leg broken by...
Yeah, but that's in a competitive game. Competitive game.
Oh, so the difference is competitive game over friendly.
Yeah, friendly game. You go and take someone out.
So in a competitive game, you can smash his legs to bits, but it's all right.
You could understand it a bit more.
It was a bad tackle.
I think if you've done a reckless challenge and someone's out, you sit out for as long as
in competitive games.
In any game.
Because what happens is
Banjo.
But what happens is there's normally retrospective punishment as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but by the way, and it's unlucky for you because if you've done that, I'm going to just use an example because it's someone I can think of the point. If you've done that to a Luis Suarez, the good news for you is you're probably playing again in 2 weeks. If you do that to a sick note, you might not play for 6 months.
Yeah.
So if you've done that to a Conor Bradley, good chance you're not going to play football for a year.
Yeah.
But
well, look, I mean, it did happen to Conor Bradley, didn't it?
But that's what I'm saying. But with his past injury problems too.
Talking of incidents, did you see the Brazilian guy who scored the goal and jumped over the advertising hoarding straight into the hole?
Yeah. And they said that went into the changing
I
rooms.
saw that, yeah.
Did they say that went into the changing rooms?
Yeah, because you know the steps they go down. He jumped over and went straight through the hole. The worst thing about it was the goal was disallowed. So he's fucking done himself in, broke, God knows what he's broke, and the goal was ruled out.
Bloody hell.
But the way you watch it, it's like saying at a Carry On movie or something. It's like,
I think I saw something. I think I saw something today where Gerard Piqué went to sign something and he fell down a hole as well. Went to sign someone's shirt.
Man.
Yeah, he fell down a hole.
Yeah. It was fucking hilarious.
Couple of other little transfer rumours. Brennan Johnson, Dwight McNeil swap deal.
Yeah, because that was the McNeil one was meant to happen this time last year, but last day there was some paperwork issues.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
So what do people make of that? Dwight McNeil.
I think Everton get a better deal. I really don't like McNeil.
I think he's
he's
all right.
a very
could be tied
one-trick pony. Don't get me wrong, Brennan Johnson isn't exactly a world beater, but I think he might have a tad more in his locker.
Surprised with Palace though, because they've just signed him, Brennan Johnson, from Spurs, but
they just think he hasn't fitted in, maybe.
And Spurs got him from Forest, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Paulinho linked with Villa and Newcastle.
That's a good sign, especially for Villa. I think that's astute. You know, you talked about Guimaraes and that tenacity and that tenaciousness.
Well, they bought Yael Gomez. Do they really need him as well?
Yeah,
I think it's an Emery style player.
And Kamara's still there.
Yeah, but I think it's an Emery style player, and he'll
Onana's still there. They've got these defensive midfielders. I don't know. Do they need Paulinho as well?
I think he'd be a good sign.
I think it'd be a good sign. If Newcastle would be probably needing more than anything, but especially today, they Højbjerg turned them down, didn't he?
Would you have him at Liverpool? Super. Would you have him at Liverpool?
Who?
Paulinho. I liked him at Fulham when he was there. You know.
Do you know what? I think his Tottenham spell, he won't. There was just something not there.
He was giving everything.
What's some big goals?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's all right.
Yeah, not a bad player.
What do you make of Højbjerg turning down Newcastle?
Well, everyone's turned down Newcastle.
Where is he playing at the moment? Then?
Marseille, apparently.
Strange.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They're all turning down Newcastle.
Well, we used the term on our thing last week, I think Newcastle in turmoil. I mean, it's just a weird place to be. If you said to me when the fixtures were out and considering we'd taken the player off him again, Munoz, going to St. James's Park was not a place I wanted to go on opening day. But now, and he could come back to bite me on the arse, I'm a lot more confident, put it that way.
I don't think the Newcastle fans, as it stands, will be turning up to that game in feeling positive. No. There might be a negative vibe there. So
Romero, Atletico Madrid.
No, forget Romero. Romero, Arsenal.
Well, I think Romero Arsenal is a rumour to start sending me to Real Madrid before I really piss you guys off, or Atletico Madrid even.
Bloody hell, if he went Arsenal, I'm not saying it's a Campbell level, nowhere near, but it's still pissed the Spurs fucking.
He's not. I don't think there's nothing.
Well, he's not a free agent even though, is he?
Yeah, but he's their captain though, isn't he?
He has been, yeah.
Technically, he's yeah.
Man, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's.
Look, he's a ticking time bomb. We know he is another lunatic. That one.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
West Ham signs Solomon from Tottenham. And I've seen a rumour, Dele Alli.
I saw that.
I don't know.
What's the deal with Dele Alli, guys? What is he done with now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
he just can't get going.
We can't bring that can't be brought back, no?
It's been years now, Supa. It's been a long time now.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, this is a guy now that's been in the game for, what, 10, 15 years?
He's probably still only late 20s.
I remember when Spurs had the trio of Kane, Song and Ali, playing so well, all three of them, which was a very, very long time ago. But what I mean is, since his career derailed, it's been a long time. We're not talking about a year or 6 months or even a couple of years. It's been years.
I just hope he's all right from a personal perspective.
Yeah, from a mental health point. Yeah, I hope so as well. But I don't think you'll see a resurgence. I think it's just been too long.
Mm. But they won. I didn't realise the season technically kicked off last weekend with the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won 3-1, won quite well, according to a couple of West Ham boys I spoke
Did
to.
they play Portsmouth?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
They somehow managed to hold on to both the forwards, Castellanos and Pablo. Jared Bowen's obviously stayed. Mavropanos has still stayed.
They're going to be strong favourites. And the biggest one, the manager stayed.
The manager stayed.
Yeah.
They've still got Ederson playing in the middle of the park there.
They only lost Fernandez and they lost Wilson, as in not lost him, but he left.
Yeah, but that Ederson Alvarez was a good enough player.
Yeah.
He was even better a few years ago. He's obviously got overtaken by that Fernandez and been frozen out. Back in the fold now. I mean, look, you don't know whether they were putting some of these players in the shop window because the left back, the youth, was on the bench the other day. So, you don't know who's in the shop window and who's actually going to stay there. But like Kilman played at the back with Mavropanos.
Yeah. Do you remember the hype around Kilman at one point?
Carl Walker-Peters is still playing there. I think, like Banjo said, I think they're coming. I believe they are coming straight back up.
I think so.
I think they might come back with 100 points.
Wow. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Rui.
It's a very tough league, though. There's a lot of games. It's very demanding.
I was just saying, though, do you remember the hype around Kilman 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Unbelievable how some players just go the wrong direction,
Chalobah moved. Como.
Yeah.
Been linked for a while. Finally happened. Gone to play Fabregas.
Yeah. Was that 35 million?
20, late 20s with a 5 mil add-on.
Okay.
But never been a big fan, man, if I'll be honest, man.
No?
I just can't believe he went to the World Cup.
Yeah. Man City 3-1 win against Atletico Madrid. Quick double for Mamouche there.
Say again?
Quick double for Mamouche.
Well, he's rumored to be leaving.
Semenyo instrumental in that, and yeah.
I think. Well, Man City again. Can't read too much into those friendlies. It's going to be interesting to see how well Man City does. It's difficult to tell. I think the first telling game will be the Community Shield with Arsenal, where we can maybe look at things a bit more.
It's this weekend, right?
Yeah, it is this weekend.
Yeah.
So I think
this weekend.
Well, it should be, isn't it? Yeah. So I think that's a friendly. I think that's, even though that's a friendly, but it's a bit nearer to like a competitive game.
And it's Sunday. It is Sunday the 16th of August.
So that'll
Arsenal
be
Man City 3:00.
That'll be interesting.
And Liverpool are playing Como at 12 and 6:00.
Yeah, 2 games.
What's that about?
Just giving our players legs.
We've barely got one team to play, let alone
Wait a
two.
minute. You're playing Como twice.
Yeah.
There's a 12
the same 11
kickoff
twice.
and a 6:00 kickoff.
But not the same 11, mate.
No, I know.
But we're not allowed to have penalties at the end of friendlies. We can't tackle in fucking friendlies because we're going to get a lifetime ban. And now both of you miserable bastards don't want 2 games.
You're going to play 2 matches against the same opposition, 6 hours apart.
Not the same 11, man.
I think Rue's correct. It's going to be 2 different 11. Probably.
Come on, God's sake.
If you play the same 11, then that would be ridiculous.
So fans come, they watch. So if you're lucky, you get the right game.
I actually, I don't know how it works from a fan perspective.
So if I'm lucky, I get the right game with the right team.
Even if you're lucky.
Well, if I'm lucky, I get to see the first 11.
They ain't going to put a group of kids out in one game.
I don't know, mate. A week before the season, you'd like to think he's going to play who he's thinking he'll start the week after. Or certainly 89 or 90% of who he'd start in the week after. Look, and if he's not, or bloody Moffall in, if the first time he plays his team is on the first day of the season.
He's trickling them in. This is Macca's first game, for example.
Where are these 2 games? Anfield,
yeah.
It's a madness. It's gone mad. It's gone.
I don't think listen, I don't think we could give too much of an opinion until we see how it pans out.
Man, I've never asked you this while we're on it. What do you think of Anfield as a stadium? I'm sure you've been, right?
Yeah.
I took him.
Yeah, he says it's such.
I took him. He stood next to me.
But let the guy answer. I mean, he might be in a bad game. I don't know.
No, I found it tidy. I found it.
Yeah.
I found it tidy. I think that's the best thing to say. It was very tidy.
Yeah.
It was.
And what about you, Sue? Old Trafford.
It's a bit dated in there, isn't it? It's a bit of a older stadium.
I'm talking more atmosphere, vibe. I mean, again, you might have picked a bad game.
Actually, I found it quite hostile.
Right. Okay.
The atmosphere was very hostile from outside, inside the ground. I know there's a bit of rivalry.
Assuming it was a
there,
Liverpool United game, yeah.
It's not the part of football.
We went together.
It's not the
yours
part
was
of football.
too, Banjo.
Sorry.
Yours was a Liverpool United at Anfield.
No.
No, it won't.
Oh, okay. But yours was Super, yeah.
Mine was I sat in the away end.
Oof.
And
Oof.
yeah, it was Lallana scored. Was it a late equaliser?
Was
it a draw?
When we
Was
were
it a
on the
draw?
run.
Yeah, I think it was a 1-1.
We were on the unbeaten run.
Yeah,
did you win that game?
No, 1-1. We equalised late.
Draw, yeah.
Yeah.
We were on the unbeaten run, man. That was the COVID year.
I can't remember.
Was it that long ago? Wow.
It was because we won like, what was it, 20 something odd out of the 23, and there was one draw at Old Trafford, and then we went up to Watford, and just before COVID, and lost on a surprising evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ismail Sarr hat trick.
Yeah, and he's been the bane of our fucking backsides ever since.
Good player. Surprised we haven't looked at him.
Against
If you're looking for a right winger, I'm surprised we haven't looked at him.
He don't really play right wing for them, though. You know, he floats. But yeah, no, I hear you.
Okay. Anything else to discuss this week?
Nah, not really. I mean, we're just all eager for the big kickoff, but we have one more week before that happens. But next week will be interesting.
I think
we've got the Community Shield to talk about.
Yeah.
Who wins the Community Shield?
It's going to go to penalties.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
They both can't play full strength. I mean, Arsenal haven't had a lot. About 8 of their big players not kick a ball. They can't just throw them all in the starting lineup.
I'm going City win.
The World Cup.
City win.
Yeah, I think Man City might scrape it or pens.
Yeah. I think from our point of view, like Liverpool and United point of view, we need can't have another week with probably no signings or getting close to signing. Yeah, at least get close because now, like Super says, it's getting closer to the season now. I'm not worried because it seems calm, so I'm trusting what they're doing as a United fan. But yeah, another week you start thinking, come on, what's actually?
That's the third week in a row you've used that term, Bang.
Calm.
Like in a I'm just stating it.
You've
used the term calm.
I don't think that, but I don't. Yeah, because
is it the calm before the storm?
Well, I don't know. This is the thing. Now I'm starting to think.
What I mean is, if we're here next week, will you be using that word again?
No, this
no
is what
signings,
no
interest.
It's going to get to the point where I'm going to be a bit concerned for the season. Because,
and similarly with us, I'm not just saying you. I think Az is not necessarily calm. Az is a little bit mindfuck. We don't know what's going on.
Guys.
Yeah.
Guess what's back next week?
Champs.
Yeah.
No, we're going to do that this week. Predictions are back next week.
Yes.
Can you handle it this season, please?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Good.
More control. Make sure the numbers are right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
And I think your title last season got an asterisk on it. I'm sorry, mate.
Why?
Because he just keeps going on about it. He don't believe that I can count.
Champ and chump of the week.
I couldn't tell you.
Chump is the guy that broke Langer's legs. Whoever the hell his name is, I forget his name.
Yeah.
Awful donkey. Champ of the week in pre-season. I'm going to give it to UEFA for doing a nice little penalty shootout after the I don't know, man. Who's going to give Champ to in fucking pre-season? I don't know. I can't think of a Champ. I'm sorry, sir. Isaac. I'll give it to Isaac. He took his goal well.
Okay. I've got my chump of the week is Infantino. Just
Oof.
there's
Oof.
every 3-4 days there's revelations. Now there was I think the last one was that he was
He,
bribing a woman to hush money.
They weren't bribing her. There was some woman he was meant to be having a affair. She was climbing the ladder, and they've made a big deal out of it. So
Okay, anyway, champ. Champ, I'm going to have to give it to Arteta for signing Bruno Guimaraes.
Andrew, you've done things to climb the ladder to get on this podcast, so I don't know why you're
what an allegation,
lambasting the poor woman.
What the hell, man?
What an allegation!
Bloody hell. Man, I don't know, man. I'd ring up a couple of lawyers in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
Who was your champ?
Yeah, I'm staying quiet now. I'm gonna make some.
Right, my champ of the week is. I don't even know the name of the person, but whichever Trabzonspor official managed to get the signing of Salah, fair play, congrats, you're the champ of the week. Chumps of the week, I've got 3 actually. Rue mentioned one, the guy that broke Elanga's legs, and the other 2 has got to be you 2. Your performance and your repeatedness in convincing the goons they might get Vini was nothing short of embarrassing. And do me a favour, I'm going to give you a pass because it's off season. Please don't bring that nonsense into the season.
Otherwise,
just don't do it. Otherwise, there will be red cards. Anyway,
that's suspension.
On that note, thanks for listening, everyone. Feel free to like and share. Oh, and by the way, we are waiting for volunteers to get in touch to come on. And let's see if you can beat us in a prediction week.
They'll beat you.
They won't beat me. They'll beat you.
You know what? If we can get one every week, that would be brilliant because we'd have the guests as a column as well.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Let's see if we can get them in. We'll get someone next week. Let's find someone.
Even if there's, trying to think, yeah, all right, we'll sort it out. Just trying to think, even if there's weeks we can't get someone, maybe we'll get a guest to predict, even if they can't get on air. At least we can keep that tally going.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That'd be good.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, guys.
Subscribe, guys.
Lovely, guys. God bless you.
Have a good week.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank
Enjoy.
you.